Hi there and welcome back to 7 days of using my scraps and scraps not just scraps as in paper scraps, but scraps as in leftover packaging and that kind of thing. So I've got quite a few of these envelopes and these are the envelopes that get in your Creative Studio boxes, which have the stamps in and the washi tape. So at first I thought, oh, I'll do policy envelopes, but then I thought, oh, I'll do it a little bit different. So I've got some Tim Holtz scraps. Some of it is 6 by 6, but yeah, I've got loads of 6 by 6 squares, you know, in the back of the pad. So this is what's kind of in my pile, and I'm gonna do these in Tim Holtz because that's what I want to do. So I'm going to cover them. I was just thinking, shall I take it to there and then put a, or I could cut that down. Let's have a look how that looks. So I'm just thinking for ease of just sticking a piece of Tim Holtz straight down, because hopefully that will use the majority of this leftover Tim Holtz. So yeah, that's fine. It's any more like that. So these ones, I think I'm gonna, if I cut that off, no, you'd see that. Yeah, so obviously, yeah, you can get into that, but once it's got something a bit thicker, are you going to be able to? So I'm going to stick it down and then put a thingamajig in there, thumb hole, just checking. So I'll take those off. Okay. So I thought if I get all the envelopes done out of the tub today, that's one less thing. I did use some of the envelopes for pockets on top of other things, but yeah, I'd like to use these as just pockets, and then they can be stuck either straight down or onto something else, so I don't need to cover the backs. Right, so let's start sticking down. So these two are the same, that's the same, that's higher. I could go that way and then there would be enough to do the flap on that one. So let's use that. I think these three are all the same as well. So these are a little bit shorter, so that would do that and the flap. Same with that. That wouldn't, but oh, it would, I think. No, I probably want something a bit deeper. Oh, let's use the 6 by 6. So that's that one. That'll probably do that, because I can do that bit. What's that like? I could do that side. Yeah. They're the little squares. Ooh. Do 2 with that, so let's get those 2, and final one, I'm going to try and keep those long thin bits if I can, because obviously they can make something else. So I'll do that with that. Okay. So these are 6 by 6, that's a decent chunk. So now I can kind of class this as, yes, it's scraps, but it's not scraps. So that moves it onto a totally different pile. So that can go back down there. So let's get the glue. I filled my collal up and I've sharpened, no, I haven't sharpened my scissors. What have I done? Clean them with alcohol, surgical wipes, and I found my acetone, so I have put a bit in that last bit of Fabric that I've got. Can get that used up. So I'm going to place that onto there. Try and get it that it's flush there. So I've only got to cut 2 sides. Okay, I'll wait for that to dry. Do the same here. I'm trying not to get the glue to go into there. What I would probably be better doing is using the art glitter at the top and then the collal at the bottom, and that'll save the amount of art glitter I'm going through. Okay, it's just a bit more fiddly. Well, it's not fiddly, you just have to think about it, don't you? Yeah, so that's that. And oh, I could use any part of this. Again, I'll do the top here because I don't want it to squelch over. I might go all the way around and then just do the middle in collal. Okay. And I won't need so much of either. Right, let's place that there. Let's move it over a touch. Okay, that's that one. Yep, I'll drop that piece. I'll have to bend down and pick it up in a tick. Do that. I can kind of see, because I've got what I'm going to use in tomorrow's video out as well, and now I can notice a big difference in that basket of where all my packaging was and that. So yeah, that's brilliant. Could do with doing 7 days of like using like my tea stained stuff and that. So I might do some of them in the future. I've got this big thick fleece on. I've took Colin out this morning. I only wore my gilet, and it was cold, but this top, it's a proper walking one, and it's got all fleece inside, so whew, I'm sweltering. Okay, it's a bit of like a Christmas present to myself. I do have a second channel. I don't know if you're all aware. It's not been open too long, and yeah, that's walkouts with the dog, and you know, if I go on days out and things like that, I put it, oh, I'm gonna have that way, I put it on that channel, and you can find that in my description. It's called Walk and Talk with Tanya. So that's that one. Let's do this. That's on the back side, blue flowers. I think in these kind of pockets are really handy as well, especially if I'm going to be doing a lap book and folio type things. They fit in really well, and the ones that are the same size, you know, I could have a row of them. Okay, and then if I do, I think I'll do both of them on that one. This one's a little bit more, you know, got more stuff on it. Okay, so I suppose it's a bit of a mass make, but yeah, if you haven't got any of these in your trashy scraps, you know, they're easy enough to make, so you could make them with some papers that you're not that keen on, or what you've got left over, or just make them up with papers that you do like, and then you won't have to cover them. But yeah, it's obviously, if you've got them as scraps, it's a good way to. I'm going to cut this off so I can have the other one. Just being careful not to go through it. Okay, that's that one. And I'll stick that one down that way. You know, these would be good in the book page, like we did in the book page challenge, because then you can decorate them up in whatever theme you're going to be doing. It's something that you can pre-make. I think we made a lot of these type ones in the book page challenge, so I do have a playlist for that if you want some great ideas on how to use your book pages. I know I'll be, you know, referring back to it when I'm stuck for ideas. Everybody came up with some brilliant ideas. So that's those two cut out. Let's I might do that in that. Let's do it across there. Okay. Yep. So I'm just going to fold it over just to make sure that it's on nice. That's that. I'll do a couple of the others before I do do that one. Cut this down and do the same. These would have been ideal to do on my live Wednesday videos, really, because you know, I've not really got to think about it, so I could have you know, easily chatted chatted with you as you was all in the chat. Okay, I'll just leave that one there. Is there going to be enough for that? Just. So I'll do that the opposite way because it's all photos on the other side. Okay, that one's going to look lovely. Let's do this one. I don't know what I've got to say really. I don't think I've got a lot to say. Right, is that deep enough or just? So I'll go that way. Okay. Might do it with the art glitter actually. So it just sticks a little bit quicker. Okay, let's put a squiggle in the middle. Official name, Squiggle. Okay, that's that one. I think I'll pause in a second, continue, get all the flaps, you know, cut round, and then we'll come back and do the exciting part. I think I'll have the numbers at the top of this. So I moved those papers so I was able to get my stamps out, because that's what I wanted to use today. Okay, back in a tick. Okay, I've done all those, so I'm going to ink around them. I should have done this off screen as well, but I felt as if I'd been gone quite a while. Okay, and do across the top. Okay, so I think these look really good, even, you know, not doing anything else to them. And see, they've gone from boring craft card to Tim Holtz pockets. Nice and simple Tim Holtz pockets. Let me just pause my video, what I was watching. I was watching Denise while I was cutting round. So that's that. Let's do this one. I think I'm using walnut stain. Okay. And there's 9 of these. So that's a really good good number to have in my stash. I need to, you know, find some room somewhere so I can start putting all my makes in again, because I'd managed to, you know, use or put in the Etsy, you know, like my back lot of ephemera, but yeah, I've got nowhere really to store future projects ephemera that I make for those. So I'm trying to use things up to create room, and then I've got no room, and then I need to create more space. It's just yeah, it's just ongoing. But luckily I'm not, you know, I'm not moving craft rooms till at least probably 8 months or something. I've got loads of time, but I just want to stay aware that you know, use things up, don't buy as much, only buy what I need, you know, for each project. And yeah, when I'm making ephemera, try to just make it for future projects. So that's those. And then I've got these little like price tags, which I've tea stained. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I meant to keep this out because I want to go around here. I think I was sent these. I've got a few different sorts, and I don't think I've ever bought any, and I haven't got a die for tiny tags. I think I'll have to get a die when I've used all these up. So they're handy, and I like that shape. Because I've always thought, oh, what do you want to die for? But obviously to cut those shapes out yourself, it's, you know, it's just not as neat. Do both sides because you know, things twizzle round, don't they? And like I say, I was going to do a policy closure. Now, if I did do a policy closure, I think on these I would have got my 1-inch disc, and instead of using brads and messing about inside, I don't know if I'd have tried to have done them with the big crocodile or not, because I did half think, oh, I'll take the envelopes apart and put the holes in, you know, with a, not with a brad, with an eyelet. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to put an eyelet on the front. So I'm just going to kind of guesstimate the middles, and that's why I wanted to put card, you know, on the flap, so it was a bit more sturdy. I could have done the backs as well, but I didn't feel the need. Okay. I'm doing it the wrong side. I was doing it as the small one. Don't want the flower petal ones. Which side's which. Honestly, every time I pick them up the wrong way round. Don't put them down then. Yeah, I can say every single time. So then I need to twist it, don't I? That's it. It's all the wrong way. What? Wrong? One way. It's the one way. And I can't pick that up, really. Why I've got that. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, did I turn it round? I have now. So what I'm going to do is put the holes in. And then it'll stop that having to keep twisting it round. Okay. Let's pop that in. Oops. Another thing, what I thought was, oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. I'll tell you in a minute. Cliffhanger. Okay, last one. Okay, because of the problem of if you did a policy envelope and, you know, am I going to go with my hands in here trying to get a brad in, spread it, or am I going to try and, you know, that kind of thing. So I did think if I did do it, I would have the policy thing there and attach the string at the back, because that's going to be down on the page, and then wrap around it so it'd be like a half policy closure. So that was how I was going to do it, until, because I've just had a craft to lunch at the back of my desk. I have been, you know, sorting through boxes and things, and that was when I came across these and I thought, oh yeah, I've not used these for ages. So let's now I've bought some of the little archival inks. So I've got the set what's got the coffee, jet black, sepia and plum. So there's another set that I do want, what I've put on my wish list, a nice blue, and I think there's a red, more office type colours. So let's choose the nicest side. That side. Feels as if I've got more than 9 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No. Okay, and I've got my, these are mainly field notes stamps from Tim Holtz. A few of them aren't, but the majority are. So I was going to stamp, but I think I'm going to put some like text behind first. So maybe so I think I'll go with the coffee, and we'll see what that looks like. Oh, that's lovely. just so it's got something in the background. And I think I'm going to do the, well, I'll try see what the plum looks like. I quite fancy the plum. Okay, that's that one. Unfortunately, these don't stack on top of each other, which is a shame. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I think my memory was full, so I don't know if you missed any. If you did, it would have just been me continuing stamping these. So I'm going to poke that through the hole, hopefully. And then I'm thinking I might be able to just loop that over like so. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I really like that. I think some of them I will do the laces a little bit shorter, but I think it'll be nice to have some long, and then they can dangle. So that's what you'd use to open it up, and eventually that will lay nice and flat. So that's that one. Yeah, I thought it to make a change from policy envelopes. So let's do another long one. Maybe I need a pokey tool. Okay. You could also add a charm to these, or you could do it with some beads, or you could do it with tag beads and charms. Yeah, I do like that. Lovely. Right, let's do a few a bit shorter. So I'll do it there. Like that, and then just give it a bone folder down just to encourage it to start laying down. So that's that one. Do that first. Let's cut that down. Oh no, I'll knot it first. Oh, it's nice to get the stamps out again. So tomorrow's video is going to be a bit more like a mass make. I'll be using you know, the same kind of thing, but several of them. So then it's like a big wedge of stuff used up. So that's that one. Let's do this one. I think I'll do this one with the plum. And I'll cut that down slightly. Oops. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'm glad I thought of doing it this way. Come on. Yeah, lovely. Did I do that? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm in love with them. This super. Right, I'll do another short one, and then I'll do the other two longer. Okay. Yeah. it. Remind me of tea bags. So that's that one. I'll do this one longer. I think I'll do that of the figure. Come on, can't get my fingers through it. That's it. So we'll put all these away, and once we start on Tim Holtz, we'll revisit everything and decorate. I mean, not like they're gonna take a lot. I've got a little tin of all, you know, the small Tim Holtz pieces. So I think, you know, 1 or 2 of those on will be sufficient. I'll cut this one down a little bit. It's hard to predict where the knot's going to be. It'll be what it is. Oh, I don't think I've done it any shorter. Oh well, that's obviously the way it wants to be. Come on. Yeah, lovely. So that's that. So let's have a look at them all nicely together. Let's get rid of those strings. Yeah, really like those. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed them. If you do something like this, don't forget to share it on the Facebook group. All my links can be found down below in the description. So until tomorrow, bye for now.